Wealth and happiness. Understanding their complex relationship. Whether wealth brings happiness is a complex topic that has long been debated. Various sources have shed light on this issue, suggesting that the relationship between wealth and happiness is not as straightforward as it might initially appear. While it is true that money is necessary to cover basic needs, such as food, housing, and healthcare, once these needs are met, accumulating more wealth does not necessarily translate into a higher level of happiness. Scientific research has shown no significant differences in happiness between people with modest incomes and those living in opulence. This indicates that beyond a certain point, material wealth is not a determining factor for happiness. Instead, sources point to other factors that seem to have a greater impact on happiness, such as interpersonal relationships, life purpose, gratitude, and emotional well-being. Satisfaction with life in general, encompassing aspects such as relationships, work, health, and personal growth, presents itself as a more solid indicator of happiness than material wealth. Some authors have analyzed various myths surrounding happiness, including the belief that wealth or the possession of material goods leads to lasting happiness. It has been argued that while pleasurable events may temporarily increase happiness, this effect is usually short-lived. As people become accustomed to a new level of wealth, their happiness tends to return to its original level. Happiness, as a stable and lasting state, is associated more with psychological and emotional factors than with material wealth. One source mentions the phenomenon of social comparison to explain why wealth does not always translate into happiness. In a society that values material success, it is easy to fall into the trap of constantly comparing oneself with others, which can generate dissatisfaction and envy even when we have a good standard of living. This cycle of comparison can diminish generosity, compassion, and empathy, aspects often associated with happiness and well-being. The importance of experiences over material possessions as a source of lasting happiness was highlighted. Experiences that foster relationships, meaning, and identity tend to provide greater satisfaction than those that foster acquiring material goods. Sharing experiences with others provides a greater sense of connection and happiness. While wealth can provide comfort and security, it is not key to happiness. Sources suggest that cultivating meaningful relationships, finding a purpose in life, practicing gratitude, and developing a positive perspective are important elements for achieving genuine and lasting happiness. Remember, the darkest night brings the brightest dawn. When all feels lost, it's your turning point. Keep pushing forward. If this video was helpful, like, share, subscribe, and leave your topic ideas in the comments. Catch you next time.